Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our pick for the top 10 most stunning beaches in the world.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at destinations around the world that offer the most picturesque combination of sand, sun, and water. Number 10. SOTAVENTO Beach, Fuerteventura, Canary Islands. One of the 8 Canary Islands, Fuerteventura is a standout thanks to the SOTAVENTO Beach. Part of the Jeonja Peninsula on the island's southern side, the beach is a plentiful stretch of golden sand that is over 5 miles long. Due to its lengthy aesthetic and windy weather, SOTAVENTO is tailor-made for kite flying. As you jog along the shore, you'll be treated to an elegant view of the gleaming waters. Of course, you can get an even better look while windsurfing or kite surfing. The massive sand dunes only contribute to the beach's beauty, giving it the appearance of a desert oasis. As much a lagoon as it is a beach, it's one of the most distinctive outdoor destinations that Spain has to offer. Number 9. En source d'argent, La Digue Island, Seychelles. Comfortably nested on Seychelles' third most populated island, En source d'argent is a tourism magnet. Taking just one look at the beach, you can see why it's done wonders for Seychelles' economy. En source d'argent is distinguished by 3 things. First, there are palm trees, which not only make for a colorful backdrop, but bring out the area's calming nature as they whisper in the wind. The trees are almost overshadowed by the huge boulders that decorate the land, giving the beach an ethereal appeal. Finally, the white sand completes this wondrous picture. While it's tempting to spend the whole trip lying on the shore, a beach with so many unique features is just begging to be surveyed. Number 8. Hanalei Bay, Kauai, Hawaii. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of Hawaii's beaches. While not the Aloha State's largest or most iconic beach destinations, we'd argue that Hanalei Beach has the most going for it on a surface level. And below the surface too. This is especially apparent during the summer season, when boaters and paddleboarders take full advantage of the windy backdrop. There's much to appreciate during the winter as well, attracting surfers with its large waves. The camera loves Hanalei Bay, so much so that it's been featured in classic films like South Pacific and modern critical hits like The Descendants. It's guaranteed to light up your Instagram account with photos of the historic Hanalei Pier, misty mountains, and 2 miles of white sand. Number 7. Camps Bay Beach, Cape Town, South Africa. Located on the Cape Peninsula's west coast, Camps Bay Beach delivers 2 stellar views for the price of 1. Looking out at the sea, you'll be entranced by the crystal clear waters washing up on the white sand shore. Turning around, and you'll find yourself in the presence of Table Mountain overlooking the beach. Speaking of which, you can observe the beach in all of its glory from Devil's Peak. The neighboring Cape Bay suburb adds to the allure, being one of the most eye-catching beach cities in South Africa. In the Black Mirror episode San Junipero, Camps Bay served as a shooting location for the idealized town. They couldn't have picked a more appropriate locale, as Camps Bay is simply heavenly. Number 6. Clearwater Beach, Florida. Like Hawaii, Florida is anything but hard up when it comes to striking beach destinations. While you can't always make assumptions based on a destination's name, Clearwater Beach doesn't disappoint. In addition to the clear waters that give the beach its title, its beauty is emphasized by white sand and Pier 60. The beach is surrounded by shopping and dining venues, but this doesn't take away from the area's natural splendor. Although Florida is the 3rd most populated state in the US, Clearwater Beach brings out its small-town charm. It's a welcome detour from the noisy amusement parks and active nightlife scene that Florida is known for. Reclining on the soothing shore, you'll understand why it's called the Sunshine State. Number 5. Ipanema Beach, Rio de Janeiro. Even if you've never heard of this beach, you're probably familiar with the famous song, The Girl from Ipanema. Making its debut in 1964, this Grammy-winning bossa nova jazz staple can often be heard in lounges, spas, and other tranquil venues. The place that inspired the song is every bit as relaxing, washing away your worries from the moment you lay eyes on the golden sand and peaceful waters. IPANEMA Beach is instantly recognizable, with Two Brothers Mountain in the background. Based on the weather and time of day, though, the beach practically transforms. Whether the beach is surrounded by mist or basking in a radiant sunset, IPANEMA never loses its appeal. The same can be said about the neighboring Copacabana and Leblon beaches. Number 4. Scala dei Turchi, Sicily. For most beaches, you come for the sand and sea. While this destination isn't lacking in those qualities, the main attraction is the titular rocky cliff. Scala dei Turchi, or Stair of the Turks, is the centerpiece of two beaches where the sand is primarily made of quartz. The quote-unquote staircase is formed from the sedimentary rock marl, resulting in its distinct color and shape. The formation looks like a stairway extended out of the turquoise waters onto the land above. As such, it can almost feel like you're on another planet. While you can chill out by the shore, the Scala will surely call out to your inner explorer. As beautiful as it is mysterious, the Turkish steppes are a gateway to adventure. Number 3. MCWAY Falls, Big Sur, California. Hawaii, Florida, and California round out America's trinity of beach states. For the Golden State, there are several beaches we could have selected that define its vast size and thrilling atmosphere. However, there isn't another beach in California quite like the one under MCWAY Falls. The highlight of Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, the falls loom 80 feet tall by the Big Sur shore. While the falls are easily the most attractive sight, there's much more to observe from the serene hiking trails. Unfortunately, visitors aren't permitted to access the beach, though that could always change one day. And even if they were, it can only be reached by boat. The state wishes to keep the beach as polished as possible, and if that means spectating from a distance, we'll gladly comply. Number 2. RAILAY Beach, Krabi, Thailand. RAILAY is another beach that you'll need a boat to access. Unlike MCWAY Falls, though, you're free to relax on this beach's shimmering sand and swim in the luxurious waters. The selling point for many visitors is rock climbing. The large limestone cliffs are actually why RAILAY Beach takes a few extra steps to reach, as they block off the mainland entry. While that may sound inconvenient, it's safe to say RAILAY Beach wouldn't be the same without these glorious mountains. The peninsula is broken into 4 primary areas, although West RAILAY finds the beach at its most stunning, with a close-up view of those limestone cliffs and long-tailed boats pulling up to the shore. Number 1. Whitehaven Beach, Queensland, Australia. In addition to boats, Whitehaven Beach is accessible via helicopter. Whichever transportation you choose, nothing can quite top your first sight of the beach's stunning sand and breathtaking waters. With a mix of green and blue, the ocean here looks as if it was painted by an artist. You won't need Instagram's filtering or editing tools at Whitehaven Beach, as virtually every inch of this nearly 4-mile paradise is simply exquisite. From the green trees to the turquoise sea to the white shore, the colors that make up the beach pop with personality. You can get an especially majestic view from Tung Tung Point and Whitsunday Island, where all these colors swirl together in glorious harmony.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.